diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
All right. Thank you for letting me do that. People probably won't even notice because hopefully I caught it in time. So, we shall see. We shall see. Holy crap, 19. Just kind of letting people know I'm live. Nobody's really here yet. I will get started at the 3-minute mark. Oh, that's because I got out of the way all these. Okay, I'll just set it there. There we go. Okay. All right. But nobody's here yet. Or even on places. Okay, we are. Might as well get set up. It is Friday, right? It's Friday. I'm going to do this one, but I'm also going to be doing another live a little bit later about what's been going on with me. Excuse me. Can't forget the cool ass microphone. Gosh, Dion, do you want to be cool or not? Do you want to be cool or not? Whew, it is warm in here. I'm going to open a window. We're at the 3-minute mark, so we're going to go ahead and get started as soon as I open this window. Just by that noise, you probably know what kind of window I have. It's very old and it goes towards you. Put it that way. So, sacrifice, unity, and survival. Definitely sounds like tradition 1 to me, right? Tradition 1. And yeah. So let's go ahead and pull out As Bill Sees It. This is going to be As Bill Sees It from page 220. 220, in partnership. As we made spiritual progress, it became clear that if we were ever to feel emotionally secure, we would have to put our lives on a give and take basis. We would have to develop the sense of being in partnership or brotherhood with all of those around us. So a give and take relationship is, let's try and keep this stuff simple. Okay. Every relationship has a give or take relationship. I'm going to use my wife and I as an example. Even with 2 people, you can't have more than 100%. Okay. Is it 50-50? For them, yes and no. Some days I'm not doing as well, and my wife does 70%, and I do 30%. Some days my wife is not doing as well, and I do 70%, and she does 30%. But there's always a give and take. There's a process of seeing how somebody else, where I may need to step up that day because I have what we need. Let's put it this way. We're not all sick on the same day, right? And therefore, Every relationship becomes give and take. Hi, Mandy. It's good to see you. Mandy and I have a give and take relationship. Absolutely. And we know it too. We are utilizing each other to do what it is that we need to do to get the word out how we want. So what happens? Well, she's sacrificing a little bit of time. I'm sacrificing some time. And our unity is that we come together so that we can do that together, get that podcast out so that we can all survive. See? That's why our podcasting is so important. I wish I could get that into my freaking head. I'll be talking about that later. I'm going to come back later about some of the things that have been going on with me. I have not been myself the last 2 weeks, and I found out why. We saw that we need to give constantly of ourselves without demand for repayment. I've already been paid. Okay, that's the way that I look at it. I was paid in advance. Okay, I'm alive. I'm here. I have my family. I have my friends. I have things going on in my life. Okay, that means something. And every time you go to a meeting, every time I go to a meeting, and we share our experience, strength, and hope with a newcomer, we are ensuring the survival of AA for those to come. See, what we are doing is we are planting trees of which we will never sit in the shade. Okay? The shade that you're sitting in now is from trees that were planted by people that came before you. When we persistently did this means all the time. Persistent means all the time. Okay? We gradually found that people were attracted to us as never before. And even if they failed us, we could be understanding and not too seriously affected. I'm kind of going through that the thing is people never really wanted to be around me before, and now people are like, hey, Dion. I get phone calls and people popping up saying, how you doing, and things like that, and that's new to me, right? And even then, well, here's the thing. I was talking about trust with another friend yesterday, and there's different levels of trust. I can trust one, the one thing that I can trust is that I am human, that you are human, and that we are going to fail. Let's trust the fact that human beings are going to fail. That way, you don't have an expectation and you won't be let down. Oh, they failed. Great. We're solution people. What are we, not just them, what are we going to do about that? Unity. What's the biggest sacrifice that you're probably going to make in this? Your time. What's going to come next? Your money, probably. Your money. It's not me. I don't have any. That's why I do a shit ton of service work. I don't have the money I haven't given to the basket in a while. I need to start doing that though. But that's why I do a ton of service work. That's why I cover the meeting. That's why I do this and I do that. Because I'm trying to say, even though there's no requirement, I still want to claim my seat. I still want to be a part of. And if I can't do that through money, that's okay. There's other sources for me to do that. My time is worth money. You bet. And it's worth any amount of money that I could put in the basket, I believe. The unity, the effectiveness, and even the survival of AA, and hi, Amber, I don't think I said hi. Square peg, square peg, square. There used to be a TV show called Square Pegs. It was awesome. It was a pretty cool show. Even the square peg girls were pretty. I never went through the stage of hating girls. I didn't. I've always chased them. They've always said no. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. The unity, the effectiveness, and even the survival of AA will depend upon our continued willingness to give up some of our personal ambitions and desires for the common safety and welfare. What are some of these things that we're giving up? Well, prestige is one of them. You gotta let prestige go. Look how high I can jump. Okay. You might fool people on that for a little bit, but sooner or later, people will start to figure it out. When you see a person, there's always different people around them. Okay. See, who we connect ourselves with matters also. Okay. Especially in a world where people are always pointing fingers, trying to figure out what it is that you are doing wrong, what this and this and that, right? When really they just need to be looking at themselves. All right. I'm going to go to this chat from Amber real quick because it might switch subjects. So I also haven't put in the basket since I was in person in the last round of sobriety. But these days I send people big books and what? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And, there will come a day, and I'll be able to do that. But see how it's a give and take basis. Oh, it doesn't always have to be money. Personally, I think my time is worth more than my money. I do. I have a shit ton of knowledge. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like if I say that, I'm going to be bragging. Let's just say I feel like I'm worth at least 500 an hour. 16 an hour, kiss my ass. All right. I feel I'm worth more than that. Just as sacrifice means survival for the individual alcoholic, so does sacrifice mean unity for the survival for the group and AA's entire fellowship. Yeah. For AA's entire fellowship. What I usually do is I do it in chunks. Like sometimes I get a set of money and I'll send like $40 because I have it at the time. That's how I do it. Because sometimes I get these little chunks of money or whatever, right? So, we ain't done, Mandy. I don't know where the fuck you're going. We ain't done. If you need to get going, it's cool. I'm just doing this last little part here. So, all right. I have learned that I must sacrifice some of my personality traits for the good of AA, and as a result, I have been rewarded with many gifts. False pride can be inflated through prestige, but by living tradition 6, I receive the gift of humility instead. Cooperation without affiliation is often deceiving. If I remain unrelated to outside interests, I am free to keep AA autonomous. Then the fellowship will be here, healthy and strong for generations to come. Oh, I just meant I can't afford you. That's funny. That's funny. All right. I guess I'll do it for free. Right. Thank you for putting a smile on my face. I need it. I need all the laughs I can get right now. It's probably going to be about an hour. I have several things that I need to get done for Mandy and Bobby, and I'm going to do them next. I'm doing them now. So I need to get that set up, and then I'm probably going to come back for about a half hour and talk about what's been going on with me. for the last couple of weeks. I've come to figure some things out, and I'd like to share them so that if somebody else goes through it, then they will know what to do. It will have to do with my mental illnesses. So, all right. And I would like it if people were there. If nobody shows up, I ain't going to do it. It's just one of those. But, gosh, that's not. You know what? Never mind. Forget I even fucking said that. You know what that felt like? It felt like I just was forcing people to go. And I don't like doing that. Bad PR. Okay. All right. If you can't be great, it's Friday night. People got things going on. If not, you can always catch the rewatch. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I love you. Peace out. And